What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, DA. So check this out. Transport yourselves back to the beginning of the year when it came to this guy, Jonathan Majors. January, February time frame. Remember where his career was at that moment. He had just been in two very big, high-profile Hollywood films, Creed 3 and Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Everybody, all the critics were out there gushing about his performance in both films. Oh my God, Jonathan Majors, he's the next big thing. Go check him out. If you don't like Quantumania, even if you don't like Marvel, oh, this guy's acting performance is just absolutely amazing as Kang. They couldn't shut up about him. They were gushing about him all over the place, falling over themselves to tell us how great of an actor he was. He had sponsorships galore. He was getting in new films. He had that U.S. Army ad. I don't know if you remember that. Everything, his star was on the way up. This cat was on his way up, blossoming and blooming. And then what happened? Oh, them assault charges that hit in March. And after that, everybody started unplugging from this guy's star. You know, the U.S. Army, yep, they pulled their sponsorship. Other sponsorships bailed. And then he got released from a couple of films that they were talking about. Yeah, we're going to put him in this film. Nope, not anymore. It was like Marvel was the only one that actually stuck by this dude. And that's because they got so much tied up into this character. But now you can see the hot water he's in. It's just getting hotter. On comicbookmovie.com, Jonathan Majors is going to trial as judge denies motion to dismiss assault charges. Yeah, the judge like, you got to come see me, bro. We ain't dismissing nothing. Come on in here. Let's have a seat. Let's talk about what happened. Let your lawyers try to prove your case. Yeah, we need to hear what's going on. And look, his legal team did everything they could to try to get those charges dismissed. But the judge said, nope, come see me, bro. All right. So we're going to be going to trial. And John, just a piece of advice. You might want to get a new legal team because your legal team at the beginning of this thing was just doing a piss poor job. And I mean, absolutely piss poor. I couldn't believe that chick, what her name was, Priya Chowdhury. You remember those text messages that she put out? Those text messages that were supposed to exonerate Jonathan Majors, and then instead it just made him look more guilty? Oh, so you did put your hands on her. Like, that's what I'm talking about, man. A trash legal team, and that's why this cat couldn't get those charges dismissed, and he's still in this hot water. Let's go ahead and check this out. Jonathan Majors was back in court today for one of his final pretrial hearings, and despite the actor's legal team making every effort to get the assault charges against him dismissed, Judge Michael Gaffey rejected the defense's motion, paving the way for a trial. Yeah, we know he was arrested in New York on March 25 when police responded to a 911 call. A 30-year-old woman, since named as then-girlfriend Grace Jabari, alleged that she had been assaulted by Majors, with police noting that she had sustained minor injuries. Majors later filed a cross-complaint against Jabari, alleging that she attacked him, but prosecutors on the case have informed police and defense that they will not be prosecuting Jabari in relation to the incident. Isn't that nice? How convenient, right? She attacks him, nothing happens to her. But see, sometimes that reverse Uno card don't work because the prosecutors might have an agenda. You never know what's going on with these cats in the courtrooms. Best to stay out of these situations, John. And there was a way to avoid the situation. There was a 1,000% foolproof way to avoid something like this. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. But last night, Variety published details from a 115-page filing which alleges that Majors' legal team leaked and misrepresented court evidence, as well as attempted to have police create a wanted poster with Jabari's photo, amongst other things. And what am I telling y'all about this legal team, man? This sounds like some Simpsons lawyer shit, right? Lionel Hutch or whatever. This is some shit he would pull. Oh yeah, we want a wanted poster with her photo on it. You know, so we can put that information out there and make her look bad. You know, the court of public opinion and all that kind of crap. Get rid of these people, John. Get a new, real legal team. These cats have been bungling your case from the get-go. But yeah, now we got a more in-depth account of what is believed to have occurred back in March. Let's go ahead and check that out. All right, so this is on Variety. Jonathan Majors' criminal case. DA releases new details, including a police incident in London. Let's check it out. So I'm going to skip right to this. The document also offers new details on the events that led to Majors' arrest. On March 25, he and Jabari were taking a private car from a Brooklyn party to their Chelsea apartment, according to the filing. Jabari, who worked as a movement coach alongside Majors on Disney's Marvel tentpole Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, saw a text message, a text message on Majors' phone that read, "Wish I was kissing you right now." Listen, let me tell y'all something, fellas. If you are out with a girl, and, you know, that's your girlfriend, your date, whatever, doesn't matter. Put your phone away. Turn your phone off. You should be talking to the girl anyway. Turn your phone off, whether you're in the car or whatever. Turn it off, put it in your pocket, put it in your little bag or whatever you got with you. Don't take it out. Don't open it up. Don't have it buzzing in your pocket. Turn it off. That's going to mess everything up. These women, they think, oh man, something's going on here. Just turn the phone off. It's easy. And then all of your focus is on your lady anyway, and that's the way it should be, you know? I mean, I'm just saying, like, don't have your phone on, because that's what I'm saying, this was avoidable. And this next part is even more avoidable, okay? Check this out. She allegedly took the phone out of his hands to see who sent the message. Date over. That's it. Relationship over, in my opinion. You can't come take stuff out of my hand. You cannot do that. That is major disrespect. And if Jonathan Majors had a brain cell going in his head at that time when this girl tried to snatch the phone out of his hand, first of all, John, you got to have some grip strength, okay? You got to have a firm grip on your phone if you're going to have it out playing around getting these little text messages from other chicks, all right? You got to have a firm grip. Now, look, I don't know. This could all be made up by the girl. Who knows, okay? Let's just go with it. Let's just say this is actually what happened. You got to have better grip than that. John, you got all of these muscles. You couldn't keep some little skinny chick from taking the phone out your hand? Come on, John, we got to do better than that. But beyond that, okay, she takes the phone out of your hand to see who sent the message. You know, hey, we're done here. That's disrespect. You ain't snatching shit out of my hand. What the hell is you doing? And I'm not going to lay a finger. You know, you know what? You want to see who sent the message? Go ahead. I know who it is. It's Sheila. I'm about to type on my way. Hey, driver, pull over. She's getting out. That's how you do it. You can't be letting chicks just snatch phones out your hand. What the hell is this? John, you got to do better than this, bro. I'm sorry. You got to do better than this. Majors then began grabbing the right side of Miss Jabari's body, prying Miss Jabari's right middle finger off the phone, causing bruising, swelling, and substantial pain. Just tell her to get the hell out of the car. Or you get the hell out of the car. Give me my phone back. I'm out. You can take the thing back. We're done. I'm not, you don't disrespect me like that. That's just me. That's just how I feel. I know it's a little aside, but PSA to all the young cats out there. Don't ever let a chick do that, okay? Don't let her disrespect you. The filing continues that Majors then grabbed Miss Jabari's right arm and right hand and proceeded to twist her forearm. Just get out of the car. You don't have to do all of this shit. Again, I don't know if this is true. She could have made it all up, but if this is really how it went down, just get your ass out the car. You don't got to do all of this, okay? Causing substantial pain to her finger and arm. The defendant then struck Miss Jabari's right ear, causing a laceration to the back of her ear and substantial pain. Again, this was all avoidable, all right? After she did this one right here, she pulled the phone out. You could have turned your phone off, which again, step one, turn the phone off. But step two, somebody try to pull the phone out your hand, you just got to bounce, all right? Relationship over, all right? That's major disrespect. And you just keep your calm composure. Hey, you know, hey, hand me my phone back. Or not, I don't care. I'll just turn the service off and I'll go get another one. But we're done. I don't play that. You can't snatch shit out of my hand and think that that's cool. We're done. That's how you do it. And then, oh, I'm so sorry. Here's your phone back. Thank you for the phone back. Driver, that's that. After he retrieved his phone, Majors exited the vehicle and Jabari attempted to follow the actor. That's when the defendant grabbed her, picked her up, and threw her back inside and sustained substantial pain, including a fractured finger, bruising around her body, a laceration behind the right ear, and a bump on her head, according to the filing. The filing calls into question a number of media leaks that paint Jabari as the aggressor. In the time since the arrest, Majors criminal defense lawyer Priya Chaudhry, that she's a terrible lawyer, terrible, has alleged that it was Jabari who assaulted Majors and not the other way around. Chaudhry also called the case a witch hunt, one that is saturated in explicit and implicit bias. Yeah, the racial bias situation, right? Major has pleaded not guilty to the 4 charges leveled against him. A 5th charge of strangulation was dropped. Major's lawyers have previously alleged that there's a video that shows at least one bystander called 911 and that an NYPD patrol car responded to the location, and the defense has been informed that the NYPD possesses at least one other 911 call from the scene of the altercation. Yeah, see, all of this stuff should have never been leaked, okay? All of the stuff that was said, all of this crap, the text messages, you know, calling it a witch hunt, all of that stuff was bad play. Just take it to trial. Tell it to the judge. You know, don't sit out there and talk to the media. This chick, this Priya Chaudhry chick, she was talking to the media and just blew the whole case, in my opinion. The state is casting doubt on this depiction of events. The DA filing says an unrelated taxi was pulled over nearby and police were called. This taxi is not in any way involved with the case, the filing says. It also alleges that there were no other radio runs, Sprint reports, or 911 calls from the scene of the incident that night. Chaudhry has maintained that there is evidence clearing Majors of any wrongdoing, including surveillance video that shows Jabari completely unharmed after the defendant's alleged assault. But the new filing counters this assertion, saying the surveillance video referred to by the defense actually shows Miss Jabari visibly upset, crying, and seeking help from strangers to get an Uber cab home. Oh, man, it's again, man, this is why you just have to say, you know what? Look, I don't know how beautiful or fine this chick is, you know, how good she is in bed, whatever the case. It wasn't worth all of this. It wasn't worth your career. At some point in time, you just got to say, you know what? This is a toxic situation. This chick just pulled the phone out of my hand. I can't be getting jiggy with this. It's time to go. I got to pull the plug on this relationship. It's over, you know, instead of just now we got to go to trial and we got to do all of this stuff, you know. Always keep your cool. Cooler heads prevail. Majors' team has contended that the DA is withholding relevant information. However, the filing says the DA disclosed, not me, the DA, the Manhattan DA, substantial amount of discovery that included NYPD memo books, phone records, medical records, on and on and on. And then they declined, of course, to comment. Majors' attorneys also declined to comment. Look, it's all bad, y'all. It's all bad. And again, completely avoidable. Didn't have to go down this, just again, cooler heads prevail. Always keep your cool, especially when you're dealing with an emotional person like this chick snatching a phone out your hand. That emotional stuff, you just got to keep your cool and you'll come out on top 1000%. But now look what's happening, all right? In the wake of the allegations, this is all the stuff that's happened. He got dropped by his PR team. And look, your PR team is absolutely needed in a situation like this. You need your PR team more than ever. And yeah, they said, nah, we outro, man. We ain't dealing with this at the lead company, as well as his management, Entertainment 360. So he's losing his peoples. WME still represents the actor, so he does have representation from an agency. He's been cut from the feature film, The Man in My Basement, as a part of the fallout, though Magazine Dreams, a drama about a troubled bodybuilder, is still slated to be released in December. He also has a major role, obviously, as Kang the Conqueror in Marvel. But how long does Marvel hang on? You know, that's now the big question. Does Marvel just pull the plug as well? Because, look, man, we can't get with this guy. There's a lot being said about him. Hats off to Marvel, honestly, for sticking with him as long as they stuck with them. A lot of these other cats, as you see, hey, they said, yeah, we done, okay? We pulling the plug, films canceled, we're done with this guy. And he's lost a lot of sponsorships. So Marvel, but again, like I said, they got so much tied up in Kang, all right? They got so much tied up in this character that it's like they got to wait this thing out and see what happens. But at the same time, like, how long do they do that? When the trial starts rolling and, you know, all of that information starts coming out. And again, we don't know if anything is true or false. We still got to wait. But if it starts going the way that it's looking, and it's not looking good, I don't know how much longer Marvel holds on to him, and this cat's career might be absolutely finished. But what do you guys think about this situation? In my opinion, avoidable. Don't keep your hands to yourself. And look, in my opinion, this chick should also be facing assault charges because I'm pretty sure this was mutual combat. I have no doubt in my mind about that. But she pulled the plug. In my opinion, she pulled the old, well, I'm going to call the police card. A lot of times you get those emotional people, men and women do this bullshit. You get somebody that's super emotional and then they're just going to go ahead and call the cops. And now everybody's life is turned upside down because once the cops get called, it's out of your hands. She's tried to retract her statement. We saw that stuff too. That chick tried to pull it all back. Oh, no, it's not. You're misunderstanding. Ha, 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 ha. Yeah, the police are like, nope, we got it. And then this DA, right? This DA, Alvin Bragg, right? Remember, Alvin Bragg, the same dude that's going after Trump. He is trying to get a feather in his cap. Again, stay out of the court systems. Just walk away from the situation. Oh, you know what? I ain't assaulting you. Hey, driver, pull over. We up out of this thing. You know, I'm not doing this anymore. But you guys let me know what you think. In my opinion, Jonathan Majors he's got a large uphill climb to try to hold on to his career. But you guys let me know what you think. Jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. And thanks for watching. See you next time.